And we're gonna make a little digger fender. So we'll start by bead rolling the edges over with the radius die on the sides and the top. Then do a bit of pre-shrinking using the little shrinker. And then English wheeling a crown into the top, as you can see, putting a little bit of a curve in it. So there's our 3 pieces. Now we just need to tune the edge. So lots of hammering's done here. And here's our 3 pieces with a little bit of shape. You can see it starts to look like something. So basically I just start down the back end, line the edges up, and then bring the 2 pieces together, tacking the whole way down the fender. It's very important to line those edges up, otherwise the fender's going to be all twisted because the 2 sides are in a different spot. So you can see here I'm twisting and I'm bringing those 2 edges together. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just tuning the highs and the lows of the joint. So as I'm tacking it, if one side's higher, I'm just bringing it down to the lower side, or I'm bringing the lower side up to the higher side, trying to basically make it meet in the middle so that it's a nice curve. So it's all TIG welded there on the outside. All that's going to get ground off, so I really need to fully weld the inside because the inside's not going to get ground, so that's going to create the structural weld for us there. So on all of my sheet metal structures, they're fully welded on the inside and outside. If you don't weld the inside and you blend the outside, it's gonna crack. It's that simple. So what I'm doing now is just using the angle grinder to knock the top off the weld seam there. And a little trick that I've taught myself is you can use the little tube polisher to hit that radius. And what the tube polisher does is it really highlights any highs and lows, because that belt can't get right down into the low points and it just hits the high points. It's like using a metal shaping file. So you can see right there, that's a low point. You can see that bright ridge, that's a high point there. So I'm going to come through now with the hammer and I'm going to knock those highs down, and I'm going to bring those lows back up from the inside against that little anvil there that you can see. So I actually spend a bit of time doing this because it means once that's in bare metal, it's going to be a lot easier for the painter. There's less bogging. You know, it's just nice to make something that looks good. So now it's time to just prep the rear section. So I'm going to weld that little flap on, the little number plate mount and tail light section. So I'm just going to tune that edge so it's perfect. It's not bad, pretty good fit up. Oh, hot.